Welcome back to this Clown's Garage. In this video, I will show you how to install a sandwich plate. Now this goes between the oil filter and the engine block on a small block Chevy, and we're using the glow shift piece. This is what it looks like, and that's the part number. And it comes with this adapter and this plate here with 8 NPT ports. So let's go ahead and install this. We gotta drop the oil filter, so first thing I'm gonna do is take the oil out. Take the filter off. Okay, I'm just gonna mock it up. The seal goes upwards, and this will thread onto that. Also, when you're ready to put this on, put a light film of oil on here, engine oil. So I'm just gonna mock it up now. Just so I know where to put the sensors, because I have 2 sensors to put on this. Alright, so I just mocked it up. As you can see, those sensors, they clear the oil filter. I put a brass adapter here and a brass adapter here for this oil pressure gauge sensor. And this is oil pressure light. So that's what it's going to look like. Now I'm just going to put everything together. I'm also going to solder a tab on this brass fitting over here to put a terminal for the ground. So because this needs a dedicated ground. So I'm going to do that too. Alright, so this is what it looks like off the car. I'm going to plug this. I'll put an 8th NPT plug in here. I'm going to clean this up, clean all the Teflon off, put new Teflon on. Also, I'm going to put an 8th plug in here too. I'm going to mention it does come with plugs, so you could use these. And there's another one here. So there's 4 ports altogether on this. I'm going to take these off, clean them up. And I'm also going to solder a tab on here. I'm going to solder this on there, so I could put a ground on it for this sensor, the sender. I'm going to use some Blue Monster Teflon tape and go with the threads. I also like to leave a thread or 2 exposed on top when you go into oil passages, especially when the sensor is grounding through the block. You really should leave a couple threads exposed. Put this on the vise. I also took the seal off so I don't rip it. This is a oil pressure sensor socket, OEM part number 25254, and this fits on it perfectly. I'm going to go ahead and tighten that down. Now do the same with their plugs. And I'm just going to plug the 2 ports that we're not going to use. Again, it's number 5 Allen. And that's good too. Okay, now to solder this tab, there's a ground tab here. Got some sanding paper. Clean up the surface a little bit. Clean up the terminal a little bit. Use this flux. Now check for continuity on this tab and the body of the fitting. That's what I'm talking about. And just in case you guys are wondering, I did put a little plug in here just in case any solder went on the threads in here. So I'm going to clean up those threads as well. So it's done. And that's the terminal I'm going to put on there. This is perfect. I'm going to put some Teflon tape on this. Should be good. That's it. Let's test for continuity. And we're good. Yeah, baby. Now to install this, put a dab of fresh oil on the seal. So go ahead and do that. Okay, now put this bad boy on. Okay, now this should not be real tight. And it's good. So now I'm doing the wiring. I'm gonna put, everything's gonna be weatherproof connectors. In other words, heat shrinkable connectors, because this is gonna be outside the car underneath. So I'm gonna use these type of connectors. This red wire goes to the oil pressure Noid light on one end. Then I have a ground here that goes on the other side. I'm also going to split this ground and put it on the tab that I soldered in to ground this gauge. And this is for the signal for the oil pressure gauge. So I'm just going to wire this stuff in. If you guys are wondering, all of these two sensors were on top on the channel wall in the rear of this small block Chevy. And there was a tiny leak. It was really hard to get to. I had to take a lot of things apart to get to it, so I got frustrated and I just plugged it up there and just relocated everything down here, which is nice and neat and easy to get to. So I'm going to do the wiring now. Okay, so I'm going to use this butt connector to split the ground signal. One's going to go on that tab that I soldered, and this one's going to go onto the warning light. Strip it. Twist it around. Insert from behind. Crimp. Then heat her up, baby. Get her all hot. And now the ground's on, both grounds are on, and we're pretty much done. So that's the final product. We're going to go ahead and put a new oil filter on here, fill it up with oil, just start it up and check for leaks. So that's how you install a sandwich plate on a small block Chevy and wire sensors in. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel, like me, and share me. See ya!